Hi, welcome to the first class of learning Vedic astrology. All right, so today I will be starting off with this particular, series where I will be teaching you, spreading the knowledge on how you yourself will be able to analyze and interpret a horoscope, a birth chart, through the various concepts and learnings of Vedic astrology in a very accurate way, in a very proper way. All right. So now what I want you to do is please take a notebook or a paper and a pen. So I will be telling you a lot of things, I will be sharing a lot of knowledge, and it is essential for you to write it down, note it down, so that you will be able to do the practice immediately after watching the video or in the time to come. It is very essential for you to watch my videos again and again and practice, because the more you will practice, the more better you will be in this aspect of Vedic astrology. So first thing is, I want you to draw this chart. See this chart, please, you can draw. All right. I'm sorry because I have not used any scale for drawing the lines in a very perfect and in a very straight way. I have just made it rough. So please draw this chart. All right. You can pause the video and you can draw. Now, this is the format. This is the outlook of how a horoscope looks. Now, this is the overview of the look and feel of it. All right. So whenever you will find the horoscope, even if you Google search and if you search for Vedic astrology horoscope chart, this is how a chart will look, right? So practice this, draw this, and every time you need to draw this particular chart, and you have to keep this chart ready in front of you whenever you will be watching my videos. Because whatever you will be doing and learning through these videos, it will be all on this particular chart. All right. Now, I just want to label it so that you will be able to understand what exactly this is. Now, understand this. So it's very essential. Okay, just 1 second. It is essential for you to understand one thing also. So this is the first box. All right. This is the first, label this as 1. Then you go anti-clockwise. All right. So every box you label it sequentially. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have the box drawn in front of you, the chart drawn in front of you. Now, from the first box, labeling it as 1, then you move anti-clockwise and then you start labeling the numbers sequentially, right? In ascending order, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will end up with 12, 1, 2 over here. So what does this boxes represent? So in Vedic astrology, 1 means it is the first house of first house of a horoscope or a birth chart. 2 means the second house. 3 means the third house, then the fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, seventh house, eighth house, ninth house, 10th house, 11th house, 12th house. And every house has its own significance, has its own importance, has its own usage, right? That with time you will be able to come to know that what house represents what. All right, just in this class it's essential for you to now understand, whenever you have that box drawn in front of you, you will now know what is the first house, what is the second house, what is the third house, what is the fourth house, right? So every time there is no need for me to repeat it. All right, so whenever I'll say that, now keep the chart ready in front of you, so immediately you will draw that house, that box, that chart, and you will know which one is the first house, which one is the second house, until the 12th house. All right, and the houses will never change. This is absolutely constant. All right, the houses in this particular box will never change in any situation whatsoever. This is what Vedic astrology represent. In whatever different situations, whatever different horoscopes, whatever different birth charts you will have in front of you, the boxes that will symbolize in a birth chart will be exactly the same that you have just learned right now. So the first house will be in that position only, the fourth house will be in that position only, similarly 7, 8, 9, 10, like 1 to 12. All right, now let's understand what are Rashis. Okay, now before proceeding, I want you to understand, it's very essential, it's very important for you to watch my videos from today till the time I will be making videos on Vedic astrology. Don't skip the videos, because if you skip the videos and suddenly you end up in one particular video, you will not be able to follow up properly. So it is very essential for you to understand and learn the classes from day one itself, that is from today, then go to class 2, then go to class 3. So suddenly don't come into class 4, because if you have not studied and understood class 1, class 2, class 3, etc., you will not be able to understand the upcoming classes. All right, so go in a sequence and go step by step. And also, so whatever classes, whatever videos that I will be making, so I'm using the word class because for me, I am teaching you something. I'm making you learn about Vedic astrology. So it's an online class for me, absolutely free of cost. All right, and sometimes even though the entire contents will be in English, but some words I might use, that I will be using, might be of Hindi or Sanskrit, because I don't know what are the English words for those Hindi and Sanskrit Vedic astrological terminologies. So some terminologies, what I want you to know by its Hindi and its or its Sanskrit name itself, because in English I don't know, I'm not aware of it. All right, what are the English terminologies of those Hindi and specific Hindi and specific Sanskrit Vedic astrological terms? Irrespective of that, despite of that, the entire video will be in English. Okay, now let's go to the second aspect. Now let's understand Rashis. Rashis means signs. You call it zodiac signs, or but I will use the word Rashi, R-A-S-H-I. All right. So the first Rashi is Aries. It is ruled by Mars. The second Rashi is Taurus, Aries, A-R-I-E-S. The second Rashi is Taurus, T-A-U-R-A-S. It is ruled by planet Venus. Aries is ruled by planet Mars. Taurus is ruled by planet Venus. Gemini, J-E-M-E-N-I, is the third Rashi. It is ruled by planet Mercury. The fourth Rashi is Cancer, C-A-N-C-E-R. It is ruled by planet Moon. The fifth Rashi, Leo, it is ruled by planet Sun. The sixth Rashi, Virgo, Virgo, it is ruled by planet Mercury. The seventh Rashi is Libra, Libra, it is ruled by planet Venus. The eighth Rashi, Scorpio, Scorpio, it is ruled by planet Mars. The ninth Rashi is Sagittarius, Sagittarius, it is ruled by planet Jupiter. The 10th Rashi is Capricorn, Capricorn, it is ruled by planet Saturn. The 11th Rashi is Aquarius, it is ruled by planet Saturn. Aquarius, Aquarius. And the 12th Rashi is Pisces, Pisces, it is ruled by planet Jupiter. All right. So again, I am repeating the same. The first Rashi is Aries, it is ruled by planet Mars. The second Rashi is Taurus, it is ruled by planet Venus. The third Rashi is Gemini, it is ruled by planet Mercury. The fourth Rashi is Cancer, it is ruled by planet Moon. The fifth Rashi is Leo, it is ruled by planet Sun. The sixth Rashi is Virgo, it is ruled by planet Mercury. The seventh Rashi is Libra, it is ruled by planet Venus. The eighth Rashi is Scorpio, it is ruled by planet Mars. The ninth Rashi is Sagittarius, it is ruled by planet Jupiter. The 10th Rashi is Capricorn, it is ruled by planet Saturn. The 11th Rashi is Aquarius, it is ruled by planet Saturn. And the 12th Rashi is Pisces, it is ruled by planet Jupiter. All right. So now you know this. It's a very, very, very important aspect of Vedic astrology. If you don't know this, you will not be able to understand horoscope. This is the basic, absolutely the basic thing, and very, very important also. Now, let's go back to the chart that you have drawn. So suppose in that particular chart, all right, so now you know which is the first house. Now you know which is the 7th house, 11th house, 12th house, all right. Now in that chart, whenever you will be using certain birth details, and that online tool will provide you with a horoscope, in that chart, in that horoscope, there will be some numbers mentioned. I'm not talking about the house. The house will always be constant, and for house numbers will not be written. I have just written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I had shown to you previously to make you understand which is the first house, which is the second, third, until the 12th. But whenever an horoscope will be opened in front of you using any online Vedic astrology tools, there will be certain numbers mentioned. I'm giving you an example. Suppose, say I'm using a black pen, so you will be able to understand thing. I'm circling it also, 6. So every time you have to understand, it will move in anti-clockwise. So whenever an horoscope, the birth chart is in front of you, the aspect will always be anti-clockwise, all right? So keep it in mind. Now, understand this. Whenever, suppose an online tool will provide you with a horoscope, and that horoscope, you will be able to see that horoscope, some numbers will be written. Suppose here I have written 6, then I have written 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, again 5, and coming back to 6. So 6 indicates what? Again, go back to whatever Rashis I have mentioned. Number 6 means Virgo, ruled by planet Mercury. So this is a Virgo Lagna, or you will say this is a Virgo ascendant. This individual has a Virgo ascendant. And then you move clockwise, means the first house is ruled by Virgo. The second house is ruled by what? Libra. The third house is ruled by Scorpio. The fourth house is ruled by Sagittarius. The fifth house is ruled by Capricorn. The sixth house is ruled by Aquarius. The seventh house is ruled by Pisces. The eighth house is ruled by Aries. The ninth house is ruled by Taurus. The 10th house is ruled by Gemini. The 11th house is ruled by Cancer. The 12th house is ruled by Leo. So just notice one thing, this is 6. So if it is mentioned 6 over here, means this is a what Lagna? Virgo Lagna, right? Ruled by Mercury. So it will move clockwise. The 7 will be here again, right? It's moving anti-clockwise. 7 is here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the Rashi ends at 12, right? I have mentioned and share it with you that the 12th Rashi is Pisces. After 12, again, it will start repeating with 1. Again, after 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this particular sequence will go on. And all the houses will be covered from 1 to 12. So this is the first house. This is the second house that will always be constant. But the Rashis will change depending on the birth chart. Means the Lagnas. Yes, the Rashis of every house, the Lagnas of every house. That you will be seeing that for every horoscope, more or less, it's different. All right. This is suppose now it's a Virgo. Now here, instead of 6, suppose 4 is written. All right. Suppose instead of 6 here, 4 is written. Means what? This is a Cancer Lagna. So then the second house will be ruled by 5. Right? That means Leo. Then the third house will be ruled by 6. That is Virgo. Then the fourth house will be ruled by Libra. That is Venus. Venus is the means the lord of this particular house. All right. So this is exactly how a birth chart will reflect in front of you whenever you will open a birth chart using any online tools. You have to just notice the numbers. So the numbers will be mentioned over here. Now you have numbers in front of you. Which number is representing which Rashi and which is that particular planet, which is the lord of that particular Rashi or which is ruled by that particular Rashi. So that suppose here it is 10 is 3 means this particular house, the 10th house is ruled by Gemini. And who is the planet for Gemini? The planet which rules Gemini sign is Mercury. So this house is ruled by Mercury. All right. Similarly, 12, it is 5 written over here. 5 means what? Leo. So this house is ruled by Leo. This is the sign for this particular house, that is Leo. That means this house is ruled by planet Sun. So now if I tell you, draw a Lagna chart of suppose Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius is what? Number 9. So you will know that the one house, the first house here, 9 will be there. Then the second house, 10, 11th house will be, third house will be 11. So in that particular way, moving anti-clockwise, you will be able to create a birth chart, right? Which house, which particular sign is representing that particular house? What is that ascendant? The Lagna. I will use the word Lagna. Which is the Lagnesh, the Lagna of that particular horoscope chart. Lagnesh means what? Means the planet ruling that particular sign. Here it is, suppose I had written 6, it was Virgo. The planet ruling Virgo was Mercury. So the Lagnesh of this particular horoscope is Mercury itself. All right. So this is how every time you will be able to understand how to create a Lagna chart. If I tell you again, create a Lagna chart for Aquarius, ascendant, or create a horoscope for Aquarius Lagna, means immediately you will know the first house will be Aquarius, means number 11. Here you will immediately put 11 or write Aquarius. Better to put numbers 11, make that habit. Then put 12 in the second. In the third house, put 1. In that particular way, move anti-clockwise till you reach to 12. All right. So now you know which particular number is representing which particular Rashi and which is the planet which is ruling that particular Rashi. So now every time I will not be creating this horoscope in front of you. If I tell you that starting of the video, if I tell you now, okay, now create a Lagna chart for Libra. now you will know how to create that horoscope chart for Libra Lagna. Now you will know how to create the horoscope chart with Libra Lagna, which particular house will indicate which particular sign. All right. So this now you should be thorough after practicing it. As a homework, you create horoscope chart for all the 12 Lagnas, right? So this will be a practice for you. So this is one aspect. Now the next thing which I want you to learn is now every planet. So okay, one thing also in that. Let me again do one thing to show you. So now you have that horoscope chart in front of you. Now again, using a blue pen, I'm writing it down. So there are 9 planets, including Rahu and Ketu. One is, go in that, you're now aware of all the 7 planets, right? Because now you have understood Rashis, and now you have understood which particular planet is ruling which particular Rashi. So the 7 planets are Mars, Venus, Mercury, Moon, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, right? Count it in your hand. Mars, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, 4. Then Saturn, Venus, Mercury, 7. Then Rahu and Ketu. These are the 7 planets. These are the, I'm extremely sorry, just one thing. Okay, so I'm sorry. Mars, Moon, Sun, Jupiter, 4. Then Mercury, Saturn, Venus, 7. Rahu and Ketu, 9. So these are the 9 planets. All right. So in this horoscope itself, all the 9 planets will be scattered. That depends on that particular horoscope. All right. So suppose, example here, I'm showing Jupiter is written. I'm just showing as an example, Jupiter here, Saturn here. Rahu and Ketu will always be opposite to each other. That you will be able to understand in time to come. I'm just giving you an intro. This is a very first class, right? So I'm not giving you too much of knowledge in the first class itself. We'll go step by step so that you will be a very master practitioner of Vedic astrology. So I'm just giving an example of 5 planets here. There will be 9 written. So all the 9 planets will be here itself. Example, in the first house, there is Jupiter. In the 4th house, there is Saturn. In the 5th house, there is Rahu. In the 8th house, there is Venus. In the 11th house, there is Ketu. So suppose planets will be written. Whenever you will open a horoscope in front of you, you will understand that planets will be written in all the houses. Like not in all the houses, like all the 9 planets will be mentioned and will be mentioned here itself. So whether 2 planets, 3 planets is sitting in one house, 1 planet is sitting in one house. So yeah, that you will understand with time to come. But all the 9 planets will be mentioned in this horoscope itself, right? It's not like that in one horoscope 8 planets will be mentioned, in one horoscope 7 planets will be mentioned. All the 9 planets will be mentioned in the horoscope. It's just that it depends what will be their positions. That depends on that particular horoscope itself. That date of birth, date of time, place of birth. Especially these other things. Date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. These are the 3 essential things to understand a person's horoscope. Despite there are other things also. Name is also considered, but basically these are the 3 numerical values that are being used by softwares to create a birth chart. So now, again, I'm coming to one particular point. Now you have understood the how that horoscope is created, which particular box is indicating which particular house, how a Lagna chart is created, right? What are the Rashis and what are their ruling planets? Which particular number indicates which particular Rashi? Now, I just want to conclude a video with one particular knowledge. Each planet will have a certain degree from 0 to 30. Each planet that is mentioned in that horoscope chart, there will be a degree mentioned beside their name when you will understand their planets. So there will be a column, planets will be mentioned, all the 9 planets, and beside that a degree will be mentioned. Now a degree indicates the strength of the planet. All right. So this is what I want you to learn. After this, I'll conclude this first class. All right. 0 to 6 degrees means, of a planet means the planet has 25% power. 6 to 12 degrees means the planet has 50% power. 12 to 18 degree means the planet has 100% power. 15 degree is the 100%, then it gradually decreases. 15 degree of a planet means the planet is very, very powerful when the planet is having a degree of 1.5. All right. 18 to 24 means the planet has 50% power. 24 to 30 means the planet has 25% power. Now in this, degrees such as 0, 1, 2, 28, 29. So these are the 30 degrees. You will rarely see a planet has 30 degrees because then the planet will be exactly, okay, I'll talk about that in the upcoming classes. But just this 5 degrees, 0, 1, 2. If a planet is having any of these 5 degrees, 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, 28 degree, 29 degree, means the planet doesn't have full power. All right. So this what I want you to learn, and let's end this class 1 with this particular video. All right. I hope you have started enjoying Vedic astrology, and I am sure by the time I complete all of the classes, you will be an excellent practitioner of Vedic astrology. A very thorough, a very detailed, in-depth analysis you will be able to do once you have a horoscope in front of you. All right. So again, thank you for watching today's class. I'll see you in the next video, in the next class. But before you go, please subscribe to this particular channel, like and share this video. Whatever I'm telling you, if you go to any institution, if you go to any coaching classes, they will take a huge amount of money from you. So whatever I'm teaching is absolutely free of cost, because I feel it's my responsibility to share a very, very beautiful knowledge, that is Vedic astrology. And all I'm asking in return is subscribe to this particular channel, like and share my videos, so that it will reach maximum people, and every maximum people will be able to understand, utilize my knowledge, and will be able to learn the beautiful, beautiful subject of Vedic astrology. Also, if you have any queries, any questions from today's video, please share them in the comment section. And if it is possible, I'll answer them in the comment section itself. Or if the answer is too long, if I need some more time to answer to your queries, I'll make a separate video altogether for your queries. So share your comments, share your views, share your feedback, share your questions, queries in the comment section. Take care and have a nice day.